Hi, welcome back to another episode of Sincerely Bestie. I'm your host, Krystal.
And I'm Nancy.
So today we'll be talking about how we define success and what our long and short-term goals are. But before we do that, we're going to talk about our week/weekend. What'd you do this weekend, Nance?
This weekend, what did I do this weekend? Robert went hunting again, like every other weekend. He does. But I made him take some pictures of me while we were up there. I bought a dress.
That's where the photos came from. I was like, are these old or are these new?
No, I bought a dress just for it too. I was like, I want to dress up. I've been wanting to dress up and just go take pictures, but I learned that I don't know how to pose yet. So
yeah, that's the hardest part about taking photos.
Yeah.
Because you feel so awkward too. You're like, what do I do?
Yeah.
It takes forever.
I was getting so mad. He was like, so you wanted to go take pictures, but you don't know how you're posing? I'm like, no, I don't know. So we got a few shots in, and then he went hunting up in the mountains, and then us and my daughter, we went to the beach. So we were over there for a bit, and then my sister and my brother-in-law, they were over there with the kids too, because my brother-in-law was hunting. So my sister and I just met up. We were over there.
Oh, that's nice.
And then I also went to one of the marathons that was going on. So one of my brother-in-law was in it. So I was there for him. And then two of our coworkers were there as well. So I was there for them as well, even though one of them didn't recognize me.
It's okay.
But yeah, I was there for a while, and then
I wish that was one of my goals, is to finish a marathon, but it's not.
It's so crazy because there were like when Asin, my daughter, we were like leaving, there was an old man running, and oh my gosh, like it was already late, like it was like almost, I think it was like maybe almost 2, because we sat around for a bit. And the old man was just running. Everybody was just clapping for him. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, I'm mine.
I know. It's not me. It's
yeah.
them. My uncle, he was a track and field coach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he always wanted me to go. And I was like, I hate running. Like, I love running, like, if it's for exercising. But, like, I like running, like, maybe a mile and a half, like, when I was in my prime, because now I'm not. But, like, for them, they do, like, 4 or 5 miles a day. And that's crazy. Normal, casual. And I'm like, no, it's not. That's not normal.
That's insane.
No way.
But gosh.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and then, like, last night, we went over to my sister's because she had called, and she was, like, saying that my nephew wanted to play with my daughter.
Oh.
So we were over there for a bit while they were playing. But that's all I did. What about you? Your weekend looked fun.
Oh, yeah. It felt like a long weekend because I was, like, drunk the whole day. So
wait, did you work as well on Friday?
No, I didn't work Friday.
Oh, okay.
I had too many things to do. I had to pack some stuff and go by... I forgot. Oh, we went to go look at the house. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was our final walkthrough before we do the closing. So we went to see the house. Diamond finally got to see the house.
What does she think?
She says she likes it. She was like, I don't hate it, but it's like, it's doable, you know?
Oh, okay.
And I was like, yeah, it's just like our first home. It's not going to be the home of our dreams.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to work on it to make it home. You know, right now it's just like a house, but it's not a home yet. So that was good. We got to go look at it. There's some stuff that I already forgot that was there.
Oh.
And when we did the inspection, they sent us, like, they'll send you an email telling you, like, everything that they inspected and what needs to be fixed and all that. Or just, like, minor stuff that you will have to fix later on.
Yeah.
And I never looked through it because it's so long and I didn't understand it and I don't have the patience.
Did you have your boyfriend look at it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because he went and did the inspection, so he already knew everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then they just put it onto, like, paper and they email it to us and all of that. So when I got there was some stuff and I was like, is this supposed to be here? I was like, are they not going to fix this?
You're like, what the heck?
And I was like, I don't remember this being here. And my boyfriend was just like, dude, if you would have read the report, you would have known. And I was like, oh, okay. My bad. But it was nice. We got to do the final walkthrough. We got a little more excited now because now it's like more for real.
Yeah.
So we did that, and we're going to be closing on Tuesday, and then we get the keys on Wednesday. So I think on Tuesday we're gonna...
Did you guys talk to them about where you guys are signing your papers? I remember we were talking about that.
Well, they wanted to come to the house, but our house is a total mess right now because there's like boxes everywhere. Like my whole living room's just filled with boxes.
Yeah.
We asked him if we could just like do it at the new house, but he was like no because the people are still living there. Well, they're moving out Wednesday. That's the day we're getting the keys. I know. I was like,
so wait, is it not gonna even be clean?
I don't know because when we went in there, like it looked exactly how it did the first time we went to go see it. Like nothing was
so
cleaned.
Weird.
Yeah, well, it wasn't clean, not clean, but everything was still there. You know, like the couch, the rugs that they had, cabinets and stuff, was still all there.
So are you purchasing as is, or are they gonna do a deep clean of the house?
I'm wondering.
I don't know. Like I would hope so.
I would hope they.
It's just hard because like I hate saying anything to Cheng too because he did most of the process by himself.
Yeah.
So I don't want to ask Cheng or complain too much because then he's gonna be like, "Well, you weren't here to do any of it," you know. So I feel bad, but I might have to ask him see if they will.
Yeah, because if they're moving Wednesday and you guys are getting the keys Wednesday, it kind of seems like it's just gonna be like selling as it is.
So, but like normally when we move to new houses, we deep clean it again anyway, just because you know you don't really know if they really cleaned it how they said they cleaned it.
The carpets done then?
I don't know, just because it's so short notice.
Okay.
Because this weekend, me and Cheng are going to be moving all the boxes. And then we're going to be out this weekend for my grandparents' blessing. Won't be back till Sunday. And then I'm going to leave early on that next Wednesday, the 31st. And that's when we're going to get the U-Haul. We're going to haul all the big stuff.
Okay.
And that's our last day there. And then I have to spend the whole weekend unpacking.
Gosh.
Yeah. And then my uncle's coming the next weekend. And he's just going to paint the house. So
you guys are going to have boxes and stuff everywhere.
Yeah, because I wanted him to come right before we moved in so he could, like, spray paint it or use the paint gun or whatever. But he's going to be out of town that weekend.
Oh, okay.
So he's like, well, we can just roll it. Everybody will come to the house for, like, your housewarming party. I was like, ew, it's not going to be a housewarming party. There's going to be boxes everywhere. It's going to be trashed.
The fact that he said that's a housewarming party.
Yeah, I was like, that's not a housewarming party. That's
it. Oh, my gosh.
Welcome to the chaos party.
Yeah.
So he was like, we'll just come and we'll, like, if you have dinner for everyone, then everyone will just help.
That would be nice, though.
Yeah. And I was like,
so what if we showed up?
I haven't really seen her house, okay?
No.
She said no. She wanted me to let me help her pack.
No.
She said, you're going to have to wait. I said, watch, it's going to be a whole year till I see your house.
No. Like, if he wasn't helping me paint, I would have told him no.
Oh, my goodness.
But I need the help because
You guys are doing the whole house.
Yeah, we're doing the whole house. I don't think he knows that, though. I think he thinks it's going to be easy. I'm like, no, it's like a 3-story house, upstairs, main floor, and then a downstairs, too.
You have 3 stories, though. That's nice.
Yeah. So it's going to be chaos. And then, yeah, no. I felt even embarrassed showing people the house.
Why?
Because it's not like your dream. It's not my dream house, and I feel like people judge you for how much you're paying for it too. You know?
Yeah.
Because like me and Cheng, because the house before this one we had offered I think $20,000 more, and we still lost. So this time
was it the one that we were talking about with the big garage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That one. And so this one we also offered $20,000 more as well because we were scared that someone would come by and swipe it. Yeah. So that's why we offered $20,000 more, and it doesn't seem like it's worth that much right now. So I wanted to make sure that everybody can see it for the value that it is.
I think it is because just by hearing you have that mother-in-law basement.
Yeah.
You have more than 4 rooms. And then you have 3 bathrooms. Yeah. So it may not seem like it to you, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, no, because one of our coworkers, the cleaning lady, she didn't even say my house was nice or anything.
She didn't?
I showed her the picture. She was like, "Oh, that's nice." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not showing nobody this house no more."
Oh my gosh, it's okay though. You'll make it to your house. Yeah, I know.
No, because I know, like, for her, she's rich.
She's rich. She bougie.
Yeah, because, like, I was working in the bag room, and I was looking at houses, and she came and looked, and she was like, oh, these houses are ugly. I'm like, well, these are the ones I can afford. And then, like, it'll have like little advertisements of other houses, and it was like a big house with like stones, right? Like the expensive looking houses. She's like, that's the kind of house I would buy. I'm like, yeah, but that's like 600,000-700,000.
She rich.
Yeah, so I can't afford that.
But she does a lot of overtime too, though. Yeah. I feel that's also why.
Yeah.
But I don't even know what her husband does. I've never asked.
I don't either. I just know he gets money, like his military checks now and then. Too.
Oh,
yeah. That's how he met.
Military.
Yeah, he went to the Philippines for like what's it called? Like when they travel.
Oh yeah.
Well, he was stationed in the Philippines. That's where they met.
Oh.
And then they got married, and she was able to come to the States.
I didn't even know. I've never even asked her that much. But that's awesome. No, it's hard because then I feel like people like, not to be rude or anything, but like I feel like people like that, they are like, they look at houses that you can afford like as if it's like ugly and it's not nice or whatever. But it's like, that's what people can afford right now,
No,
especially with the market. Yeah, and the market right now and everything. No, like.
Because a lot of houses that we're looking at, they should be worth like half of what they're freaking being offered for, but the competition is real right now. So.
Yeah, it's a lot. No, like one of our coworker, how she was, her and her fiance, they built their house maybe like 2 years ago. Even now she's like, oh yeah, like the house right now is like worth like, I think she said almost 700,000. But I'm like, that is crazy. Like,
no, it is.
It's fine. Just don't make me wait a year though, okay?
I won't. It won't be that long.
I want to see your house for Christmas, the holidays.
I think once we like paint it, it'll how do I say it? Elevated. Yeah, it'll elevate the house.
Okay.
Yeah. But
what color are you painting it?
Good question. Me and Ching haven't had time to go to Home Depot and check
what color is it right now?
Right now, it's like that yellow, ugly apartment color,
I can't wait.
Nasty. I hate that color. Because Ching would always ask me, he's like, what do you hate about the apartment? I'm like, the yellow walls.
Oh.
So I can't do yellow. It has to be like off-white or something,
Oh my gosh.
So that's the house update. But that's why I couldn't work Friday.
Okay.
And then later that day, we got ready. We went to my sister-in-law's house. And, of course, we had a pregame before we went. We were going to the Lantern Festival, the light festival.
Yes, pregame? No
we pregame. We downed soju bomb.
Oh, my goodness.
They have, like, big cups like this big.
Oh, my God.
So we downed one of those. And then we took, like, a shot. But they were probably, like, 2 shots in a big glass. And then we went to the car. And my sister-in-law, she pulls out this margarita mix. We all get 2 cups each. And and meanwhile, we're taking soju shots along the way. It's only an hour drive. Okay.
Okay.
But it just felt so short because we were just drinking the whole time.
Oh my gosh.
And we got there early, so we had to stop at Maverick. And I was okay in the car because you know how like when you're drinking, you're good when you're sitting, but as soon as you stand up, you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm not good. That was me getting out of Maverick. And so I was already a little tipsy. We finally get there. We go in, and we're already delirious. We're all laughing. And I'm like, trying not to look drunk. We can't look drunk walking in. But my sister, she's freaking like swerving like this, and I'm like, you need to stand up straight.
Oh my gosh.
But we go in. We pick a spot. We get our lanterns, and then
how early did you guys go in? 5?
As soon as they open, 5. Because they were worried that we wouldn't have seats.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember you were telling me. You were like, oh, yeah, it opens at 5. And I was like, okay, but it doesn't even get dark till like...
I know, till like 9:30.
Yeah. Sorry, anyways, go on.
Yeah. No, and you can't bring outside alcohol inside. So they serve beer there. Okay. But it's like $9 like for a beer. Yeah, we're like, we're not doing that. So my brother-in-law, he had these 3 water bottles. He had packed Grey Goose in those 3 water bottles. So we were just playing games, taking shots, and it was warm as vodka, dude. It was so nasty. It was burning my throat. But like I was already tipsy. I was good, but I didn't think I wasn't okay until like I was writing on my lantern. I wrote this whole thing, like my whole lantern was filled. Okay, and I was just wishing happiness for everybody. I was like, for my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law to have their baby, for Nancy and Robert to have their baby, my coworker and her man work out in their relationship. Like, I was wishing wishes for everybody else but myself.
Oh my gosh, this girl.
And then we went to light the lanterns. Girl, I don't remember. Nope. What? I remember Chang and me holding the lanterns, and then like I was like those annoying people that are like drunk and are obnoxious, you know? So I was like holding lantern, jumping up and down, and I'm like, I wish everybody's dreams to come true. I just kept saying that for like 10 minutes straight. Oh my God. I was so, like, I watched the video back and I'm like,
Your sister recorded? Or you recorded for your vlog?
My sister-in-law, I did that too, but my sister-in-law, they had a little GoPro. Okay. And they just set it off to the side and recorded us the whole time. I totally forgot that was there. I was jumping up and down, wishing everybody happiness. I can't with you. Yeah. And Chang and ours lantern didn't go up. It went up and then it just flew and hit the ground. And I was like, well, that's not gonna work out. And I don't think Diamonds went up either. But I was so drunk, I didn't even care. Like if I was sober, I think I would have cared that it didn't go up. But I was so drunk, I was just like, it's whatever.
Maybe it was okay then.
Yeah. And then like I didn't take any like videos of like everybody's lanterns because I turned around, I'm like, dang, this is ugly. Because I think we were in the area where like not all the lanterns were going. Oh. Yes, we were like farther to the side, so most of them were floating to the other side, so it looked like there was a lot. But I was like, how come this don't look like how it looks like in the videos or in the pictures? Uh-huh. Yeah, so I was just like, whatever. So I didn't take any videos or photos. Thank God Diamond was still okay, and she was able to get some clips and pictures for me. Yeah, that's why in my picture I look so happy.
Yeah, did you see your Snapchat?
No. Oh. Yes, actually. I was like, why? What did I post?
Yeah. It was like, guess who's the drunk one or something? And then you had Snapchat. I'm still drunk. I was like, oh, she getting lit.
I didn't know I was that lit, though.
It's okay. At least you had fun.
Yeah, and then I went to the bathroom, and then Diamond lost me at the bathroom.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, she thought I had left first, so she went, and then and Cheng was like, she's not here. She was like, oh, my God. So she had to run back. I was crouched over the road like this. I was just like trying to breathe, trying to throw up. And she was like, we need to leave. They're leaving right now. And I was like, okay. She drags me. And that's the last thing I remember. And then the next thing I remember, I'm in my sister-in-law's house facing the toilet. And she's like patting my back. She's like, just throw up. Just throw up. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, I'm okay. You can go. She's like, okay. She leaves me. And then I remember throwing up. And then I don't remember what happened after that. And the next thing I remember, Ching's waking me up, and he's like, hey, let's go home. And that was at, like, 2:30 in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah. And the last time I looked at the time was 9:30.
Dang.
So what happened from 9:30 to 2:30? I don't remember. And I get in the car, and, like, Ching's telling me, he's like, dude, you threw up all over her car and all over yourself. I was like, no, I didn't. He's like, yeah, you did.
Oh, no.
And Diamond's like, where's your sweater? Because I had a white sweater on. And I was like, oh, I don't know. I was all like, I had a top like this, and I was like, I don't know. And my sister-in-law comes. She's like, here's your sweater. Don't wear it though. You have throw up on it. I was like, oh, okay. And I looked down and there's throw up all over my shirt.
Oh my goodness.
All over my skirt, and I was like, please tell me someone cleaned the throw up. Cheng was like, nope, I was too drunk. I was like, oh my God. I was that annoying drunk person.
It's okay. It doesn't happen often though.
Yeah.
I feel like at least with you it doesn't happen often.
I know it doesn't. So I don't when ever it does, get that bad.
Like, I feel like when it happens, you go like bad though.
Yeah, I do, because like I'm one of those people who don't know how to stop. If I'm already there, there's no stopping me. I feel like I could do anything. Oh, so gosh. Yeah. But that was my Friday night. And then I spent all day Saturday being hungover. And I was still able to get up. I felt so sick, though. We went grocery shopping. I was just standing there holding the car. I was telling them, can you go get those for me? But all better now.
Oh, my gosh.
I was like, this is why I don't drink.
Yeah.
The hangover is too much for me.
Oh, my gosh. You're crazy.
Yeah, girl.
It's okay. Like I said, it doesn't happen often with you.
Like, so. I told Diamond, I was like, the last time I got that delirious was like 2 Christmases ago. But that was like the hungover part was the hardest for me. This time was okay because I already threw up all my throw up. You know, you throw up your food and then you throw up your acid throw up. You know, yeah. So I did all that before the next day. So it's just that nauseous feeling. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But that was my crazy weekend.
Hopefully
I never have one of those again.
Sounds like so much fun.
No.
Oh, don't worry. It probably will happen.
Really black out. Like, I really.
Hey, you know what? It's okay. At least you didn't like fall asleep in a random place. Okay.
Yeah, that's
true. Like
Oh.
my husband Robert, he fell asleep in a park.
In a park?
Yeah, he fell asleep in a park.
Gosh, that's scary. I would hate to lose somebody.
You want to tell the story, Robert?
Which one?
Yeah. There was multiple times. Well, there was the one you told me where you have fell asleep on the bench.
Well, before that, I got kicked out of the club.
Because you were too drunk or causing problems?
Okay, so let me start from the beginning. So pretty much, it was one of my ex-coworkers' birthday party. So we had pre-drink beforehand. So we were taking shots at his apartment in downtown California. So then after we drank, and then we got VIP. Pretty much we got like a table. So we went to the table and we took more shots. So then next thing I knew, I was washing my hands with like orange juice or like some type of water. And then yeah, we were drinking and we were smoking, and the next thing I knew, I flopped over.
Oh my gosh.
And then the birthday boy was like, "Oh yeah, stand up, like stop. You know, you can't do this in the club."
Yeah.
And the bouncer came over and was like, "Hey, he's drunk, and he gotta go." And then the birthday boy was like, "No, he's okay. Don't worry about it. He's okay." And the security guard was just like, "All right, if he's okay, if I let him go, he better stand up." So the bouncer let go of me, and then I just flopped to the floor. So then the bouncer was just like, "He's gotta go. He's gotta go." So then next thing I knew, so I was upstairs, so we gotta walk downstairs. Next thing I knew, I was outside the door of the club. And then the birthday boy was like, "Oh crap, like Robert, you know, he's gone," and they left. And then I was wandering the streets looking for my car.
Goodness.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
So I was wandering the streets looking for my car. Next thing I knew, I end up in the park, slumped over. Thank goodness nobody stole anything. And then these guys came over. Was like, "Hey, are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. He's like, "You can't sleep here. Like, you can't sleep here." I was like, "Oh, all right." So the next thing I knew, I went on the road again. I went on the sidewalk where everyone was at, and then you know how you're kind of like in and out of like, you know, your drunkenness, looking for your car.
Yeah.
So I had my hand up with my keys,
trying
to alarm my car.
Yeah.
So I was pressing it. I was walking. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't do this." And then I heard my car like beep beep beep. I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." So then I went to my car, and I slept in my car. Right. So then about like a couple hours later, I was sober, and then I drove home. And then when I got to my house, I slept in the car.
Oh my goodness.
He's done that multiple times.
With the windows wide open.
Oh.
And then first thing I did was call Nancy. And
was that when you had called me?
And when I called
Were we
Nancy,
together then?
Yeah.
Oh, I just remember you falling asleep in the car.
Yeah, I called Nancy and I was like, she was like, "What happened?" And I was just like, "I slept in my car. My throat's all dry."
I feel like that's not the first time.
And I was like, "I'm not doing this ever again."
He's freaking crazy. No, but I feel like that's not the first time he's done that. So.
Ooh, no, that's scary. Because that's what I told Diamond too. I was like, honestly, like, so I could have got kidnapped and something bad could have happened and I wouldn't have remembered any of it. You know, like, that's how bad it is. But, like, that's why you have a party that looks out for you and takes care of you, make sure you get home safely. I woke up, my hair was in a bun. I was like, whoa, somebody did my hair for me.
Were you still in your clothes?
Yeah.
When you woke up?
I slept in my throw up clothes. Well, when I got home, I took everything off.
Oh, okay.
Still.
At least you were.
Yeah. Oof, I felt so bad. I'm like, I don't hate being that drunk person, you know?
Yeah.
But it's okay. It was still a good time.
At least you had a good time. It's okay. All right, let's jump into our topic.
Yes.
How do you define success? So, in my opinion, I define success by reaching your goals and being happy with it.
Yeah.
Because, like, why would you not be happy if you're, you know, I don't know. I feel like being successful, you're happy with your results.
Yeah.
Because if you're not, then in a way, you're not really successful.
I feel like it's hard for me too, because I've like once you reach it, then there's always another goal. You know, and then you're just reaching and reaching, and you don't feel like you're successful, but then you've already made it. You know.
Yeah.
And then it's that empty feeling of being like I don't feel fulfilled. You know.
Yeah.
Like I feel like everything I do is just like empty. It's not making me feel any kind of way. It's just like I'm on autopilot now.
Oh, okay.
You know? But yeah, like that's success to me, is being feeling fulfilled, because I always get scared for that too, because most of the time I stress about, you know, other people's happiness before mine, and then, you know, I work as much as I can, but then I don't feel like anything's coming back to me, you know.
Yeah.
So that's hopefully at the end of the road that I will feel like
successful. It's okay. I'm not there yet too. Hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Or within these next few years.
For sure. No, and then so there's 7 definitions of success. Did you look that up?
I just wrote keys to success, but no, go ahead.
Well,
Well, it was weird because I was looking and there was just a lot.
yeah.
Like when I was researching, there was just a lot. It was like 3, 7, 8, and I was like, okay, but yeah.
Well, that just means like a lot of people have different definitions of success, you know.
Yeah.
But the ones I saw was the inner, physical, family, career, material, impact, and then commercial / economic.
Okay.
I kind of ranked them for me, success levels, you know.
Oh, girl, I did not go that extreme. It's so funny because I talked to Robert about this too.
Oh, you did?
And I was like, so, should I just do this as my inner success? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, but there's like other ones. So
That's the one that's most important to you, you know. Yeah.
But go ahead.
Okay, so for me, I put material because sadly I am a materialistic girl. I like to have a lot of things. Like Cheng always asks me what hobbies or what things I like to do, and I'm like, I don't really have much of those, but there's a lot of wants in my life, you know. Like the biggest success for me is to buy a house, and that's also material, right? Like it's something that I can work from the inside out. So being materialistic, I like having a lot of stuff, new stuff that makes me feel good, you know. My next one is career. I feel like my whole life I've always wanted to have like a strong career path, you know, even though it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, because I thought I was going to go to college, finish college, and then go into a degree and do all this and stuff. But now like my life has changed, and now I have different goals in my life. So like now career wise is the podcast. You know, I really want this to get big, and my YouTube, I want that to be successful as well, and so I could do that forever. I don't want to be waking up at 4:30 in the morning every day, or you know, stressing about the same things every single day. That's not what I want to do for the rest of my life. Then I put inner, because like I said, I want that feeling of being successful.
Okay.
After that, I put family, because family is important to me, but it's not my first thing that I would call successful. You know, like I've never had that dream of wanting to be a mom, you know, but I do want that in my future.
Okay.
Physical, I'd like to be fit, hopefully when I'm older, after I have kids. It's a battle now, and I'm single and chunky, like
Whatever.
So I'm really trying to change my lifestyle now. Like I'm not eating too much better, but I am like, you know, trying to exercise with Pilates, going on walks every day, and trying to meditate to clear my mind, because overthinker. So, you know, then impact. I feel like that I want to impact people with, you know, YouTube, with our podcast. And then the last one, commercial and economic. It'd be a dream to be able to own like businesses and be part of the economy, but it's not my first one. You know, maybe later on, but yeah.
Oh gosh.
What about starting a merch line?
That would be fun too, but like I'm very indecisive, so it'd be hard.
That would. I feel like that would be fun.
That would be fun though.
Would it be your first design that you want to make?
Probably for the podcast. I think that'd be fun. Like a t-shirt or like a hat.
Or stickers.
Stickers. Yeah, that'd be fun.
That'd be cute. I like that.
Yeah, because like for my YouTube right now, I don't really have like a special way of like designing it and stuff. Okay. It's not like it's my brand, but like it's not finished yet, you know. But whereas the podcast, I feel like we would work hard together and be able to find something that we could put out easily and fast.
Yeah. Know?
So. What about you?
I didn't even look at it. Let me see.
No.
This one?
Yeah. Sorry.
I feel like my inner would be my first. And then family. Because I feel like I tend to put my family more over than physical. Like physical, yeah, I'm kind of there just for my health reasons. Yeah. But then I'm not like completely there dedicated to it yet. Career, yes, because I do want to go back to school eventually.
Yeah.
And
know what for?
No, that's
okay.
That's why it's on hold. Material. I feel like I've learned to not have that as much, even though it's nice. Yeah. And then impacting the commercial. Yeah. I like impacting people, but I feel like with me being such an introvert, that it's harder on me. Yeah. To try to impact people.
It's okay. I think with the podcast, it'd be easier. Yeah, because then people can relate and they'll be like, okay, I'm not the only one. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like my inner.
Yeah, and I feel like family's really important to you too, Nance. Yeah. Because I feel like you're a mom first, always. She's always, even in the friend group, she's always the mom. She has everything ready. She's always prepared. You're missing something, you forgot something, she has it. So don't worry.
That's I tell Rob whenever we go to the store, do I need my purse? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, I should just bring it every time because I have everything we need in there. But
yeah. I wish I was more prepared like you, Nance, but I'm not. Like I'm so organized when it comes to work, but when it comes to like my life, it's a mess. I can't, like, you see my locker, everything's just thrown in there. But if you go to my workstation, everything's lined and clean and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So that's just, that's the difference.
That's true. That's true. So I wrote keys to success in my opinion. So one of the ones I wrote was set good and reasonable goals. Yeah. You don't want to set a goal that you're probably never going to accomplish.
And I feel like you should have like a time frame for them too. Yeah. Sometimes those goals be taking a little bit longer than you think it is.
It's true. Keep focus. Be honest with yourself, because I was discussing with Robert, like, why are you going to set a goal if you're not going to be honest with yourself? Like working out. Yeah. Because I'm really bad at it. I'm like, why am I going to tell myself I'm going to work out if like, I'm being honest with myself. Like I know I'm not going to do it. Yeah. Or like eating healthy or whatever.
I think you should set a goal. Like for me, like in my planner, I'll write like, okay, workout to be easy. Workout 2-3 times a week, and if you can do that, fourth or fifth workout, even better. Yeah. But don't you can't be like, I'm gonna go to the gym every day.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Really you're not gonna do it.
You have to be realistic about it. You know.
Think positive. I feel like you're always gonna want to think positive about your goals or how you wanna, get to where you want to be with being successful. And then just one that Robert had said was small steps is a good step. Yeah. Don't just like make a big old decision and then oh yeah, I'm gonna easily get there. No, like little at a time.
It's a journey.
It'll take time.
Like even with the podcast or with my YouTube, I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting a lot of views or I'm not getting a lot of followers, but I still posted this week. That's all that matters is me, that I keep going. Yeah. Because you never know. Maybe one of these times, one of those videos could blow up and it could work out for you. Yeah. So yeah, for sure.
What about you? What are some of your keys to success?
I say to manifest, because for me, I have to be like, I have to tell myself I will be successful. I will be a YouTuber. I will be a podcaster, because I feel like you just need that feeling. Or like just even like pretending that you are, even though you're not that big yet, just to kind of believe in yourself, and that'll help you a lot. So you don't get discouraged or you don't get lazy. Another one is just Mine's kind of lame, but never give up.
No, but it's true.
Because it gets hard,
Yeah.
you know? Even, like, coming here, sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. I have no energy. I want to, like, because I want to give it my 100%, you know, every single time. But we're human. We have to just keep pushing through.
Yeah. That's how I tell her. I'm like, I kind of want to just cancel. But then I was like, no, like, you know, we gotta just keep going at it.
I put keep learning because you could always learn more about whatever you want to go into.
Smart, yeah.
And to get better at it. I also put to take chances and risk because me and you, we like to take the safe road all the time, you know? And sometimes we just need that leap of faith to just go for it. Who cares? Consistency, like I said, like Nancy said, baby steps as you go, you know? As long as you're consistent, then it'll work out that way, you know? And just yours, the same when you put the smaller goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yes, it's nice to make big goals, but then if you know it's something that's going to take a long time, it's a little harder.
Yeah. You get impatient.
Or like how there's SMART goals. I mean, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time sensitive.
Yeah.
So like that's a smart thing to follow with your goals on how you want to.
Do you feel like you do those?
Heck no.
No.
I used to, but I feel like I've slowly started slacking with it. So I think I need to start getting back at it. But then the thing too is, I think if I write it out, it might help me a little bit more because I'm writing it out. I know what I'm wanting and everything. What about you?
I think I am because I feel like this year I really try to change my mindset because last year, at the end of the year, I was like, at the beginning of the year, I was like, okay, it's 2022. I'm like, I'm going to do all this stuff. I'm going to do this and that. And then I got COVID and then that went right out the door because then I got tired, I got weak, and then I just fell behind. And then after that, it was just kind of like hard to pick myself up. And I just didn't feel like I was in my right mindset.
Yeah.
So this year I really wanted to be different because I'm 25 and getting older. So I'm like,
don't say that. I'm older than you.
I feel like I don't have a lot of like stories to tell everyone about myself, you know? So I was like, I need to like do something different. I want to try different things. I want to take different classes like we were talking about and just experience new things because life's too short to like always just go to work and stay at home. You know? So I really wanted to push myself this year. So I really pushed for YouTube. We really pushed for the podcast. And I've been really focusing on like exercising, going outside, being more active. But yeah,
I feel like you're reaching your goals though.
Yeah. I know it's not a lot different than last year, but it's still my mindset is different. So it feels different to me, you know?
No, but I feel like knowing you, I can see it. Like with it changing.
I hope so.
Because like with your YouTube channel, it was you and your sister first. Yeah. And then it stopped for a bit. But then once the new year came, that's when like you had posted in your video. I think it was your first video where you were saying how like, you know, your goals and everything. But like watching that video and seeing you now, I feel like you're reaching those goals. You have that mindset of wanting to reach those goals. Yeah.
Because I'm only getting older and I'm like, I need to be different, you know, like I've always told Cheng, I was like, I know I'm meant to do bigger and better stuff than just, you know, go to work every day. You know, that's not the life I want to live, and I don't want to grow older and regret not doing what I wanted to do, you know. And like YouTube and podcasts, it's not very the normal way where people like would describe your life to be, you know. Yeah. But still, it's something that I want to try. And if it works out, it does. If it doesn't, then oh well. At least I tried.
Yeah, at least you tried.
Yeah.
Rather than not. But yes. Some goals.
Yeah. Your short-term goals.
My short-term goals. So I did have to look up the time frame because I was like unsure. Okay. You know the time frame for each, right? Or no? No. So it says that short-term goals were 3 months to a year. I didn't know that. I thought it was a little longer. And then there's long-term goals, which are 3 to 5 years or longer.
Dang. But I believe that. Yeah. It takes time.
Yeah. So for short-term goals, I did losing weight for my health reasons. I've been trying to get pregnant, and then I met with my doctor, and she did say, like, hey, you know, your cholesterol's high, and I need you to go on a low-fat diet and lose a little bit of weight to see if maybe, like, that's why. Yeah. And plus, I have a wedding next year. Well, like, 2 weddings. So I kind of want to slim down a bit for that. And I wrote... I'm so bad. I said cleaning, organizing my closet and drawers. Oh. I feel like I get lazy with things when it's just a lot. Yeah. So I told myself, like, I need to organize myself, like, really organize all my things, like my craft stuff, my closet, and all that. Yeah. Plan mommy-daughter dates again. Okay. I used to do I used to do mommy-daughter dates with my daughter, Addison. But since we moved, I stopped doing it. Oh. Yeah, and then with the new schedule, what we have at work.
Yeah, it's a little bit harder.
Yeah, it's a little harder because I would do it on, it really depends. I did on Thursday or I did on Fridays because I had those 2 days. Yeah. And now it's like I only have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but then my husband's home with me on Saturday and Sunday. So then I only have Friday. Fridays are my days I feel like I need to rest. Yeah, I need to rest. Yeah. I need to go do errands by myself or like with her. So it's harder to do those mommy-daughter dates. But I was like, I really should again because I know she'll like it. And then on top of that, she's going to go to preschool. Yeah. And I'm like, well, I want to spend that time with her before she gets older. I mean, I could still do it, but it's not the same. Yeah. I wrote exercise 3 times per week.
Okay, good goal.
I've been slacking, so
I was gonna ask how that's going.
I've been slacking. I worked out that one time. I was sore, and I stopped from then on. I've been doing walks, but then I'm like, I know that helps, but I feel like, in my opinion, it's not helping me as much. Yeah, it's a start, but I feel like it's not helping me as much. So I gotta at least exercise some type of way. I need to figure out how I want to exercise, like different things.
Yeah, what you're comfortable with, because you don't want to be running. That's not something you don't want to do, because then you dread it, right?
Yeah, yep. Yeah. Setting up date nights with my husband again. We've been slacking.
So I feel like you guys been doing better though. Because before I felt like you guys never went out.
I feel like we haven't gone in a while now. And I was like, I think we need to again. Yeah, because that little girl drives us crazy.
You guys need
we need our alone time. Yeah. And because like before I was like, let's do it like once a month. But then we just kind of stopped. Yeah. So I'm like, I think we need to get back on it. And I said, you know, I don't cook, right? I don't cook a lot. Yeah. I'm be honest. If you know me, you know I don't cook. My husband does the cooking. Yes. So I did learn how to cook new meals. Okay. Even though we're meal prepping, like I still want to try to learn like how to do different things a little more often. And then I wrote save up more money for emergency and vacation. Yeah. And I'm always saving money, but I'm like, I just need to save a little bit more.
Just to get out.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a lot, but
no, that's good.
I'm pretty sure there's more that I didn't write, but
that would take forever, so it's okay.
What are some of your short-term goals?
No, but before that, I was like, dang, your goals are pretty nice. Because I feel like mine are all more like career path that like I don't really, like me and Chang, we've been on the back burner this whole year because like I've been so focused on YouTube and then our schedule changed, so we don't spend that much time together. We're introverts, so like we don't like to spend time together a lot. Like every night when we go to bed, that's the time that we spend together.
Gosh dang, girl.
Yeah, that's the only time we hang out.
Even when you get off work? Oh,
that's the only time we come together, because most of the time, like when I come home, I'm still hitting the floor running, right? I come home, I gotta cook, clean, hang out with my sister, and then like Cheng just stays in the room all day, or he has his own errands to run. Okay. So that's when we meet at night, is just when we're in bed together. And that's when we, hang out, talk. We don't ever watch movies together anymore. We don't do that no more, because I'm so exhausted. Because, like, I feel like I've been on, like, go the whole time. And then, like...
You're busy this year, too, though.
I know. And then,
that's also why.
Yeah. So when I want to rest, I don't want to do anything. And I feel bad, but... It's okay. In the we'll make time for that.
Yes.
So some of my short-term goals was to get monetized for both the channels. So both for YouTube, my YouTube, and our YouTube, and then our Spotify. Okay. I think that'd be a really good opportunity for us to get bigger.
Okay.
I also want to get into like TikTok and Instagram because I feel like I slack a
Like
lot on those.
Instagram Reels or just Instagram?
Oh, and posting too because I hate taking photos. Like it's easier for me to record myself because I'm just talking the whole time. But like try to get a good frame out of me in a picture is kind of hard for me.
Girl, that's how you be taking like a ton of photos.
I know.
Let me ask you a question about your monetizing. Are you close?
No.
Have you checked?
Yeah, I checked today.
Okay.
I have like so I only have like 48 I think 48 43 followers. And
That's still a lot.
it's decent, but I think you need like 1,000 or 100.
You need 1,000.
Oh,
1,000.
okay.
Yeah. And then you need 4,000 minutes or hours?
Minutes.
Yeah, minutes. Yeah, of people watch time. And I think I'm only at like 2 something. So it's a process, but it's okay. But I think that's also why I need to get into more like Instagram and TikTok so I can grab more views and people will be wanting to watch my YouTube channel, you know?
Okay.
But I just hate, like, I'm not that person who dances, not that person who's funny, you know? So it's hard for me to post those kind of stuff on TikTok and Instagram. And then I have friends and family that follow me too.
Yeah.
And that's so out of character of me, you know?
I thought you have a dancing background.
I do, but ever since I quit dancing, I can't do it anymore. I'm shy as hell.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can't do it. Like, I'm very good at, like, choreographed dancing, but, like, to, like, do it myself, like, just random, I can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My other one was choose healthy lifestyle, and I think I'm working on that. Just the eating part's a little bit hard.
Okay.
To buy a house. Yeah, so I think that will be crossed off this year.
Yes.
And then I want to start investing because I feel like
I thought you were.
I wanted to, but I've been putting that.
Because didn't you told me that your uncle does it.
Yeah, he does do it. Because I keep telling myself, oh, when I get my taxes at the end of the year, I'm going to just put that into like stocks and stuff. But every year something comes up like for the house.
Oh, okay.
You know, I had to put a down payment, so I just used that. And last year, I think I had to use it because I got COVID. So I ended up using it to just like pay for bills while I was out.
Yeah.
So I really want to start doing that because I feel like the younger you start, the better, you know.
Okay.
I want to meditate and have a healthier mindset because I'm a very negative person, and
I would have never thought that with
really?
you.
I'm really negative on like life and everything. I try not to be. I think that's just what I kind of pour out because I don't want to be negative, so I try to be very positive.
Okay.
You know, but deep inside, I'm really negative with myself, and I'm really hard on myself.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to do things to help me later on.
Okay.
You know. So I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
And then just to try new things and new experiences. But yeah.
Gosh, I feel like yours are more. I feel like mine is more like family.
Yeah, but no, that's you, girl.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's
That's why I
different for
said
everybody.
family.
Yeah. That's why I told you. I was like, wow, mine's really like my career only. I didn't care about Chang. I didn't care about my sisters.
It's okay.
I didn't care about, getting married or having kids. That's so bad.
Oh my god.
But it's okay. One thing at a time.
It's okay. Long-term goals?
Yeah, you want to share your long-term goals?
I feel like I wrote so many. All right, long-term goals. So, some of my long-term goals, I wrote paying off my car. I have I have like 2-3 years left.
Oh, that's not bad.
So I'm like, I just want to hurry up and pay it because this is my second car.
It's so annoying, yeah.
So I want to just hurry up and pay it off. Buying a house, hopefully in 3 years.
Yeah.
I'm hoping so.
I'll be so excited for you.
Girl, I'd be excited too. Being debt free.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, I'm waiting for the day. I'm waiting for the day. Let me win the lottery. I tell Robert that all the time. Let me just win the lottery and pay off all my debt.
Honestly.
Nobody will ever know, but yes.
Wait, hold on. If you won the lottery, would you tell anybody?
Heck no. I'm a lawyer up. Lawyer up. Lawyer up. Make sure I have somebody taking care of my money. Like how Robert said, we're going to go and hide for a bit.
I ain't telling nobody.
Yeah. I'm just scared of people harassing me and everything with that. I mean, it's awesome, but I'm pretty sure, like, when they win the lottery, people are, like, constantly on them.
Only time my family will see money is like for the birthday. I'm like, here's $500. That's it.
$500. That's a lot.
I'd be rich by then.
Oh gosh. I wrote going back to school or like finding a career I want to go back to school. It's just that I don't know what I'm gonna go into. Yeah. That's the only problem. I've looked at different things, and I'm not like intrigued by them. Yeah. So I'm like,
it's okay. Save your money too.
Yeah. You know. It's hard. It's like I want to go. I just don't know what I want to go into anymore. Like I used to have that mindset where I was like, oh, I'm gonna go into school and do this, but now I'm just like, do I really want to do that? Like I question myself a lot now with that because I don't want to waste time and I don't want to waste money with going to school.
Yeah.
But if I do, then that'd be awesome.
What did you go in for the first time, or you just didn't know the first time?
I went for like child education. So I wanted to do teaching.
Oh, you would have been a good teacher.
Girl, I feel like I don't have patience anymore.
Oh.
Because I've worked in a daycare, and I was with 3-year-olds, and I feel like after that, I was like, I don't know. Yeah, and then like by having your own kid, it makes you think differently too. Yeah. So then I'm like, do I really want to go into that? But then like I used to. I still kind of do. I like being around kids. But then it is hard because I don't have that patience anymore.
Yeah.
But maybe it's different with other people's kids. I don't know. It might be different.
I don't have patience for kids, so I can't do it.
So we'll see. I eventually want to. I said finding my inner self and my hobbies. Because if you ask me about myself, I'm going to tell you, I don't know. It's horrible. But I'm like, I don't know. What do you want to know? What are your hobbies? I don't know. So I want to try to find myself a little bit more. Even though, I'm not old.
No, you're not.
But, I still want to try to find those things in myself still.
No. That's what life's about. It's just finding who you are.
Yeah. And then I wrote create a budget and stick to it. And get a degree. It's same thing with school, like getting a degree or just anything with that. And then I also wrote like if I could possibly be my own boss, but I'm still a little iffy about that because I'm like I wouldn't mind being my own boss because I feel like sometimes I prefer to work by myself. Yeah. But at the same time, it gets lonely, and I don't want to be in charge of people too. Sometimes, like I can, but then I don't want to be. So it's like a win-win situation.
No, really, because I'm like that. I like being in charge of people. That's why I feel like I've always taken that lead position because I'm more organized and I feel like I could do it better. Yeah. Because most of the time, you watch people and they're a disaster. And you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So I'd rather be in charge and control everything myself the way I want it. But yeah, at the same time, it's just finding that motivation to really be your own boss. Because when you're on your own, it's like, dang, I have to really do it.
Yeah.
But any other ones?
No, that's all I wrote so far. What about you? What are some of your long-term goals?
That YouTube will be my job. I think that'd be so much fun.
It will happen. I believe it.
Yeah, and I feel like I just need to get more creative with my editing and then buy an actual like editing software instead of just using iMovie all the time.
Okay.
But just mostly kind of the same thing for my short-term goals. They're just kind of like reflecting off of that.
Okay.
Which is like branch out to like Instagram, to TikTok, to Spotify. Being confident in my body because I feel like I'm still not where I want to be. I'd like to lose maybe like another 10, 15 pounds and be healthy though. I don't want to like starve myself to that weight. I want to be good in my skin. I'm just worried like if I get pregnant then I'm like, dude, is that going to go all the way and I'd just be
I think that depends too because I've seen where there's people where they get back up quick to being fit and I'm like, that is awesome. Yeah. I can't do that though, but like that is awesome.
No, so I'm really hoping this is my like dream is to be pregnant and still be like exercising, working out, going on walks. Like that's one of my goals because I know I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna be hurting. Like I told Dami yesterday because I was so nauseous from being drunk. I was like, if this is how it feels like to be pregnant, I don't want it. If I'm nauseous all the time.
Some of the semester is okay. Not all the time.
I hope so, girl. It's gonna be hard. I'm gonna be the worst pregnant lady.
Though.
Yeah. So we'll see how my pregnancy turns out.
When she does get pregnant, okay?
Yeah.
When she does.
Maybe like next year or the year after that. I want my house to be remodeled.
Okay.
I want to change a lot of stuff in my house. I know it's going to be a process, but I'm still hoping for that in the next couple years.
Okay.
I want to have investments so I can have something to kind of lean on when I retire instead of, working forever. I want to be able to give myself breaks because sometimes I feel like I'm always going and working hard, that I forget to take breaks and then I get tired, overwhelmed, and then I just don't want to do it anymore. You fall into that hole of being lazy, and then you have to like pick yourself back up and try again. And then the last one is just not to be scared to try new things and new experiences, because sometimes I feel like there's that barrier of like, oh, I'm not comfortable, I'm going to be going by myself. Like I told Diamond, I was like, because she went to a concert all by herself.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I wish I could do that, but I'm too... I feel like people are judging me for being there by myself, but like, who cares,
Yeah.
Like I even told Cheng, I was like, I want to go watch a movie by myself. And he's like, why, are you going to cheat on me? I'm like... But I just really want to be independent, Because I feel like I'm independent enough, but I still need Chang for some stuff because I've leaned on him for like 10 years of my life. So to be able to be confident in myself, be able to go to the grocery store and not feel anxious, and to get anxiety while I'm there,
That's smart.
But those are my long-term goals.
That's smart. One of my cousins, well, I don't even know if she's my cousin.
Okay.
But she has the same last name. It was a while ago. She had posted that she went to get, it was breakfast by herself. And it was one of her goals was to go get breakfast by herself. Cause she's married now, but I think she was engaged at the time. Okay. And she had documented it on her Instagram.
Oh.
And she was like, I actually really liked going by myself. Like, it was nice. It was quiet. It was just me. And I know she brought her book. I remember seeing that she brought her book. And she was like, I really liked it. Yeah. Being by myself. And I'm like, dang, I don't have the guts to do that. I'd be like, oh, so what's my husband doing? What's my kid doing? Like, I need somebody here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, it's nice.
I don't know what it is.
To try to get out of that comfort zone.
Yeah, because Cheng's like that too. Like if we're out and we see somebody by themselves, like at a carnival or something, he'll be like, that person has nobody to go with. That's a loser. I'm like, at first I was like, yeah, that's true. And now I'm like, no, it's not. I'm like, that's him being, comfortable going by himself. He don't need nobody to go with him, know? And I need to be in that place, So.
Till you get married, then he's... Everywhere you go was gonna be with him.
Right now, he's everywhere with me, and I'm like, God, can you go away?
It's okay. All right, but I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that wraps it up. It was a really long episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yes. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and listen in on Spotify and on YouTube. Yep. This is Sincerely Bestie. Bye.
Bye.